Hello everyone. In this lesson, we are going to learn about hyperlinks. Hyperlinks can do a lot of things, but in this lesson, we'll focus on the function of navigating between pages. Let's open the React official website. Here, the text in the top navigation bar is created using hyperlinks. For instance, this GitHub icon, when I click on it, it opens a new page. So, what is a hyperlink? A hyperlink allows us to navigate from the current page to another page. How are the hyperlinks on the React website implemented? Let's check it out. Press F12 to open the Inspect tool. And we can see that a hyperlink is essentially an A tag. Let's copy this href and write an A tag ourselves. Alright, let's write an A tag. Press Enter. The href here stands for Hypertext Reference, which specifies the link's destination. Let's assign a value to the href. I'll paste the link I just copied from React website. For the inner text, let's write Go to GitHub. Now, open it in the browser. Let me zoom in for you. Notice the text color. It's blue for now. When I click it, the GitHub website opens successfully. But did you notice a slight difference compared to when we clicked the link on the React website? Look here, when I clicked from the React website, it opened in a new tab. But the link we just wrote opens in the same tab. To go back, we have to press the back button. Why is that? This relates to an attribute of the A tag called target. If we assign the target attribute a value of _blank, let's see what happens. Let me click it again. Now, it opens in a new tab, right? When writing this, make sure to include the underscore. Links can also open on the same page when the target attribute value is _self. _self is the default value of target. So, if you don't specify the target value, the default value _self is automatically applied. Now, let's talk about another small detail, the color of the link text. Initially, it was blue. Look at it now. Hasn't it turned purple? This color change happens because the browser keeps a history of your clicks and applies a visited CSS pseudo class to the link. Once we learn CSS later, we can customize the style for visited links. But for now, since we haven't learned it, the only way to revert it to blue is to clear the browser history. Let's copy this A tag. For this one, change the target attribute to _self. I'll set the href to Google's website and update the text. Alright, here's a tiny detail I'd like to point out. Did you notice there's a small space between these two links? Look closely. Why is that? It's because when we copied and pasted the tag, we pressed Enter to put them on separate lines. If I don't press Enter, you'll see that the space disappears. See, the space is gone. But if I don't press Enter and still want a space between them, I can manually add a space between the tags. That works too. Now, some of you might ask, what if I want a bigger gap between them? Can I just add more spaces? Let's try it. As you can see, no matter how many spaces we add, only one space appears. That's because when the browser parses the code, it only considers the first space as an actual space. The rest are treated as code indentation rather than spaces. The same goes for pressing Enter multiple times. Even if you press Enter several times, the browser will still display just one space. So here's the rule. Any additional spaces or link breaks in our code will all be interpreted as a single space by the browser. Now, let's look at what we've written so far. The links to GitHub and Google, right? These are both external pages. But we can also create links that navigate to internal pages. Internal pages refer to the HTML files saved locally. For example, if I want to link the text elements.html file, I can write the path like this. Go to the parent directory, enter the 14 directory, then text elements.html. Let's update the link text accordingly. Cool. Let's click it and have a test. So hyperlinks can also navigate to the internal pages, right? In the next lesson, we will discuss another function of hyperlinks, linking files other than web pages. See you next time.